to me, Ifrit!
Having said that, I have played the demo, but I played that demo on the Pixel Bar account at work. So I have no save data to continue off. With even so, having said that, I was still going to start from the very beginning anyway, just for LP purposes. Oh, wait, no, there's a title screen. You never showed it before. I think it's one of those things where, like, the game knows that you've started a save file. Because it asked me to do the settings, and then it went straight into the game without showing me this. Load game, no data. So yeah, it went through this. I've chosen frame rate mode because I care more about that than anything else. Like, I'm not a frame rate whore, but like, I'm not a graphic nerd either, so I'd choose frame rate over anything else. Action focused. Yeah.
It was Moss the Chronicler who said that the land of Valisthea is blessed in the light of the Mother Crystals, and that it was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation. Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
I've just removed chat. I can't see chat anymore. I'm sorry, I'm very much gonna have to be right back. I think I just messed up my Twitch. One sec. Everything's fine. I was just changing like the layout of my stream manager on Twitch, just to make sure that, like, because I'm gonna put like the game and my stream on full screen for me so I can see better. But there's a chance I'll miss chat or I'll miss like redemptions or anything like that. So I wanted to put chat in a spot on my second monitor that I can better see it in my peripheral, because it was like further out of my peripheral before. Anyway, none of that matters. Let's go. Okay. So you can't lock on with your reticle. Here. Is it just like a literal on-rail shooter? Just press triangle. If it looks like I'm not paying attention, I have seen this. What's that?
It'll be light soon. Both camps have begun to stir.
Okay, I couldn't find my monster.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
No one else? Where's the fun in that? How do we even know the girl will be among them?
Our kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind. Let's get this done.
Cool. So I never noticed that before. Like, using crystals to, like, elemental crystals to, like, just do normal mundane things.
Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Yes, Sergeant.
I said
Just changing things with my webcam. I feel like it's too bright. That's much better. Press that button, the start button, I guess, options button, at any time outside a cutscene to open the main menu. And then you can change gameplay things.
We don't have time for this. All hell is about to break loose.
Time to move.
Wow, this really is my running speed, huh?
In time.
These Iron Blood are more beast than man.
The way this is going, they won't need this new dominant of theirs. What?
To the gates! Quickly! Move!
What do you mean, you refuse? Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
So the vibe of this game, like, you know, we've got like
Come now.
political meetings,
King of Waloed is our guest.
people yelling in rooms, European English accents, very Game of Thrones. But in other ways, it sort of reminds me of the maturity of the story in Final Fantasy 12. Now, while that's a game I would never play again, I would gladly watch that game again. I kind of like the story in that game. Fill my cup with the power of crystal! What's she smoking? Yeah, I never noticed the water crystal thing before as well.
Have you so little faith in your own men? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not? Or am I mistaken?
Who voices? I want to say name's Benedicta.
Your dominant has yet to take the field.
Is he sleeping? No, it's not.
And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Ironblood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
Should this citadel be allowed to fall?
Absolute fucking unit of a guy.
Exposed.
It's funny, the way they did that shot, you don't see how large he actually is until he actually puts his hand on the dude.
Taking to the board.
And then it's like, oh wait, oh, you're massive.
Which just leaves me.
Hopka!
The Ironblood will rue the day they set foot on Storm. This game is over.
You cock.
You cock. Okay.
Benedicta.
So remember when I was playing this part of the demo in the bar, in Pixel Bar.
Take care when he chases the hare. Do you think me one of the latter?
I was like, cool. They're getting real horny for a Final Fantasy game.
You're my lion.
Big horny, and everyone can, and the bar can see it.
I'm not afraid.
I'm the one playing the game. Who boy?
But I will need someone to warm me when I come home.
The front lines are gone. This is our chance. The chaos will conceal us.
Okay. Man, the game looks really good. Menu system. So nothing yet. Ooh, licensing. I could look at this later. I know there's like apparently like different types of controls. I'm gonna go with the normal. I'm gonna rock the normal ones for now. Actually, I'll have a look what the other ones are real quick. So normal is like squares attack, and then triangles magic. I heard Type C is really good because then why? I'll probably have to try it out when I get in actual battle.
And quick and deadly.
As always. Take the van.
So the first time around when I played the demo, when he was like, take the van, I'm like, we've got a van?
Wait.
But he obviously means take the Vanguard. Oh. It's Titan. Hey.
Titan. So the Darmaks finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
And look who's here to greet the bastard.
Come on.
Encased in ice. And shattering out. Classic Shiva entrance. Okay, range didn't work. Time for melee. Ah, yes, use the ground attack against the floating woman. That'll work. We've now just killed a bunch of people.
You don't get to die here, Wyvern. Move!
Oh, did I just get hit? What happened? Well, not that way. Not that way either. Oh, that's really cool that you can see the fight as well. She's doing the icy ice things. Oh. Oh, shoot, didn't mean to do that. I'm literally not looking where I'm going. I'm watching the fight. Ooh. Oh, they're really doing it. Can I not like sprint?
Who's gonna stand there?
Oh, get fucked. Be asked.
Wyvern! Wyvern! I told you before, you do not get to die here.
You're not my dad.
Clive! Get up, Clive!
So I've got reason to believe that they
Do you yield?
had a different voice actor for Joshua.
Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables.
before they went with the one here. But I'll explain that in due time.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't give up now.
Two arms. It wouldn't do to disappoint the gallery.
It would not do to disappoint the gallery.
Let's start again from the beginning. Come, show me your form.
Okay, press square to hit the thing. 1, 2. Okay, wouldn't register an air to ground combo.
Good. Such swordsmanship will serve you well in the field. But can the same be said of your spellcraft? The flames of the Phoenix burn within you. Now let them burn without. Come, Clive. Rain fire down upon me.
Press triangle to cast magic. Press the pew pew fire. Sword, sword, gun. Gun, trick, sword, gun, trick, sword, gun, sword.
Don't hold back. I can take the heat. Well done. You wield the Firebird's flames just as a first shield should.
You flatter me, my lord.
Or would you rather I flattened you? Can be arranged. Let's see if you can elude my blade. After all, your attacking prowess will count for naught if you don't live long enough to use it. On your turn,
Cheeky.
Lord Rossfield.
Stay quick on your feet. Press R1 to move out of the goddamn way. Do it good to be good. Whoop.
How did you dodge that?
Whoop,
I'm
whoop.
sure I had you.
That was amazing.
Not quite.
That's interesting. Whoop. That's an interesting movement there. If you wiggle the stick.
Good. Remember, Clive, your blade is not your only weapon. Quickness of thought and fleetness of foot are indispensable arms in any shield's arsenal. But you are not just any shield, are you? Show me what sets you apart from the rest. You have been blessed by the Phoenix, granted the use of its power. Call upon that power now to close on you. Well,
There's an item up there. I wonder if I can get that. Let's see. But Phoenix gives you superpowers. Press circle to quickly get in. Trick. Both you can do things while doing trick. Cool, gotcha. Trick, sword, gun. All right.
would that all our shields could move so impressive. But even the most agile shield cannot hope to escape every blow. And death may come by a handful of cuts as easily as it comes by 1,000. There is only one way to ensure that you do not fall. Keep your wounds mended and your energies replenished. Speaking of which, my lord, you seem a little worse for wear. Now that won't do at all.
No, it won't. Mend your wounds. Items can heal you. You can hotkey them.
All right then.
That's better. Battle is a succession of pivotal moments, wherein life and death can be decided at a single stroke. You must be ready to utilize every tool at your disposal if you are to navigate a path to victory. Or at the very least, to ensure that you live to fight another day.
To fight another day.
Practice. It's time for the test. You've recovered from your soaking, I trust. You wouldn't want to kick a man while he's drowned.
I liked that.
Come then, Lord Rosfield. Spar with me. If you believe yourself worthy to be called Shield of the Flame, then prove it.
As you wish, my lord.
Have at me, boy. Make proof of your strength.
Okay, let's go. Let's get this. You can... what's the will gauge? Indicates an opponent's will to fight back. Break their spirit by landing attacks and strike them when they are vulnerable.
Go on. You're sure to beat him this time.
You can do it, Clive. Just stay calm.
You're taking this seriously.
Keep going, Clive.
You can stagger your enemies. Use an attack called... What? Yeah, okay. So, use R2 and square to execute Rising Flames, a powerful iconic ability granted by Clive by the Blessing of Phoenix. When I originally played this demo... So, let me tell you about what I played of the demo. I played up to... There's a certain point, I'll tell you when it happened, that I played up to, but I never actually finished the full demo myself because basically the PlayStation 5 behind the bar is not working properly. It overheats very easily. So it kept turning off. It took me like about 4 hours to play the demo, and I still didn't even finish it because it kept overheating. So I had to wait a while and like then turn it back on. But I did watch the rest. I did watch someone's playthrough of the rest of the demo, and it turns out that where I got to wasn't really that far from the end anyway. So I'll let you know where I actually personally played to, but I have seen the whole demo. And throughout the entire time of the demo, I guess I must have missed this Rising Flames bit because I did not know you could do that. So I did a lot of the fights like pretty much just like magic bursting. So you can do that. 1, 2. Oh, it's on cooldown.
It's time I took my own advice. I used all the tools at my disposal.
I also never, obviously because I never finished the demo properly myself, and I also never did the combat demo. I've also not watched anything from the combat demo as well, by virtue of the fact that it takes place like later in the game, and I'm like, it's fine. I'll figure out the combat. Like, yeah, it's meant to give you a taste of the combat and all that, but give me too much power that soon when the full game isn't out. Yeah, I think I'll play my way towards that point.
He won! See? I told you he could do it!
Aye.
Bested at last.
It's taken me long enough.
That was a display worthy of your father. You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me. What are you lot gawping at? Back to your drills.
Are we tired? Cheers for the healing, mate.
I was just tired. The Phoenix's flames are a gift. You mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
That's why. You were coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine. It's just a cold.
Don't push yourself.
His Grace has returned!
So there's a scene, everyone's seen that one, the trailers, right? And so there's a scene where Joshua is covered in blood and looks up and screams. Like skyward screams. And in one of the I think one of the first trailers, or the earliest trailer of this game, it's a different voice coming out of Joshua.
To see my
An older voice versus like this young CBBS sounding voice that we've got going on right now. So either that was like a temp voice at the time for trailers, or maybe Joshua was recast and they went for a different direction. Who knows?
Joshua. You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
I'm sorry.
Good day to you, Mother.
That look.
Come, Joshua.
Honestly.
Your father will be expecting us. Lord Murdoch?
Your Grace.
I can still see the item in the background.
Blood. I know. It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
We should join them.
Right, because I was on like limited time in it when I first played the demo. I never really looked around much. So I guess I can look around. Well, not yet. Man, like, whatever his name is. Oh, wait. There is a lore button. Active time lore. Basically, at any point during the game. And this thing updates and like refreshes like pretty much like with every cutscene. You can hold the touchpad and then have a look at like what's going on get contextual snippets of the lore surrounding whatever they talk about in the cutscene, or who's in the cutscene, or where they are in the cutscene and stuff like that. So Rosalith. Situated in the heart of the ducal capital of Rosalith, it is from this towering ivory fortress that the Archduke and his family rule their nation. An architectural feat the founder himself would be proud of. The castle has stood since the early days of the duchy and watched over the rise of this proud nation and the people who inhabit the city beneath. I'll try not to interrupt cutscenes too much with that. But I do like the lore button.
Rise, my friends.
For the steeds.
Father.
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust.
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive's spa.
Is that so?
Doggo, little pupper! Oh, he bounced off!
Not now. He'll make a fine.
And we'll make a fine hound one day. Yeah, we know he's gonna be like a boss ass bitch. Like fucking hell.
Lift up your head, girl.
He looks so cool later on.
Your Grace.
From what I've seen, like images. This small thing.
The capital rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
War is coming, my boy. We must make ready.
Is the situation truly so grave?
Come to the throne room.
The voice, Ben Starr?
Yes, Father.
The name is the voice actor of Clive?
Your Grace.
Great. 10 out of 10.
Shields dismissed.
Also, so from the back, what's his name? Elwyn. Elwyn's voice, outfit from the back, reminds me of Auron from Final Fantasy X. So we've got Elwyn Rosfield, Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria and father of Clive and Joshua, loved by his people for his steadfast leadership both at home and on the battlefield, which he put to good effort in quelling the rebellious northern territories. Clive, Firstborn son of the Archduke of Elwyn. What? Firstborn son of Archduke Elwyn, ruler of Rosaria. From a young age, Clive dedicated himself to mastering the blade, and his practice paid off when he was appointed First Shield of Rosaria, tasked to guard the Phoenix and blessed with the ability to wield a part of his fire. So he is not the Phoenix, but he does have a portion of the Phoenix's power. And we've got Jill Warwick. Born a princess of the Northern Territory, so you're not even from here. Jill was made a ward of Rosaria after her homeland's incessant raids were quelled by the duchy. She was raised in Rosalith Castle alongside Clive and Joshua, who came to love her as a sister. You are a war hostage. Glorified one. Torgal, Clive's faithful friend, brought back from one of the Archduke's Elwyn's sorry, I can't read today. Start again. Clive's best faithful friend, brought back from one of the Archduke Elwyn's expeditions to the frozen northern territories, where he was found half-starved and shivering in a snowfield. Having presumably been separated from his pack, Elwyn gifted the puppy to Clive upon his return, and the two became nigh inseparable. Have I read Joshua's? The second son of the Archduke of Rosaria, Joshua was appointed heir to the ducal throne by virtue of his awakening as the dominant of the Phoenix. So it passed by Clive. His love and admiration for his elder brother, Clive, is absolute, and he is only too proud to have him serve as his first shield. His love for carrots, less so.
Torgal. Where do you think you're going?
I'm sure that butterfly is going to be... No one looks at,
Clive here is
focuses on, or chases a butterfly if the butterfly doesn't have some sort of meaning. Sunrise and sunset. Find your way. Hold down L3. Trust in your animal instinct to point you in the right direction. The red shield looking thing is story.
I'm not sure. I need to speak with Father.
So let's explore the menu. But I've never really got to explore the menu before. So what I'm going to try and do, and remember to do, is basically take off my camera during the menuing, because basically I did some testing with screenshots of, basically I was taking some screenshots from like different portions of the games, like the menu, boss fights and stuff like that, and trying to make sure where my camera is and place it at the point where it would obstruct at the least. You'll notice that the pixel bar thing is gone completely. But menuing is a bit difficult, so I'll just turn off my camera for menu stuff, and then I have to remember to turn it back on. So the attribute tab provides you can see shit. That's HP, attack power. Oh wait, you've got attack power and strength power. Offensive potential is determined by a combination of physical aptitude, strength, and gear quality. The higher the total value, the more damage dealt per attack. Interesting. Oh, so your attack power is basically strength plus whatever attack power your weapon is, because this Rosarian Oath is 55 attack power, and then your strength is 15, so 15 plus 55 is 70. Boom, easy math. Defense, that's 10, and that's Vit's 10, so 20. Stagger, so what? Will, so player will directly affect stagger ability, vitality, defense, and attack power. Why have two different ones? I guess it's just a matter of scaling, right? I guess you don't level up your attack and defense and stagger directly when you level up. Can you level up? Oh yeah, there's like a level 5. You you level up your strength, wit, and will, and then that will scale with whatever weapon or accessory you've got going on. Rosarian Oath. Upon joining the ducal army, all future shields receive a longsword that not only represents serves as their weapons, but represents the oath they take to defend Rosaria and her people. The blade of this particular weapon is approximately a hand shorter than those used by most, making it more suitable for a squire not yet fully grown. Rosarian belts, designed more for keeping one's trousers in place than stopping the head of an axe. Those expecting any discernible protection from this basic accessory will be sorely disappointed. Ability points. So also, because I didn't get to, so along with me not knowing that I could use like Rising Flames, another thing I didn't know you can do is actually level up your abilities. I don't think I can do it right now. Oh, I need to pee actually. I'll be right back. We're back. The Gear and Icons tab is used for equipping the weapons and armor, as well as assigning iconic abilities to available slots. But I don't have iconic anything. We've got the Ring of Timely whatever's that you automatically get to make the games easier. Oh, they have lore tied to them? Oh, not really lore. No van braces. And you've got accessories. So you've got weapons, belts, and van braces. Then you've got, oh, save, why not? You can save anywhere, brilliant. Main menu, your journal, current and side quests. Items. Items. You can use them from the menu. You can also assign them to hotkeys. Ooh, what's this? A curiosity. A brazen seal received by all ducal shields upon completion of the accolade. May the blessing of the crystals go with us and shield the firebird's flame forevermore. Right.
All right. Let's get this stuff unpacked before the Duchess calls for our heads. Right you are.
There's a captain. Useful items can be found across the realm if you know where to look. Items discovered can be viewed in the items menu. So you don't have to go. So what's interesting is that you don't have to go to it and then press 8 and then have an animation for them to pick it up. I don't even know what I got, but you can just go near it and you've got the item. I genuinely don't know what I got. Probably one of these items here. Is this where I was fighting? This is where I was fighting. So where was that item? It was up there.
Make sure all the crystals are accounted for.
Okay. See, I never really did get to explore.
Need to shift this lot before we lose the light.
Are you kidding me? Do I have to go the other way around? Come on. Oh wait, I have to go through this scene. Hello, sir.
Good as new.
Forgive me, Lord Marquess, pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow to him, you fool. Did I say to speak?
Man, bowing to royalty and all this stuff is really weird.
Oh, do not.
Have some self-respect.
To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion.
So bearer as in bearer of the mark, because he has the same mark that Clive has in the future? Do we have context for this? Yes. A person with the power to cast magic without a crystal. In Valithia, men and women who are awakened as bearers are enslaved. We've got slaves. They're slaves. Wait, people magic people are slaves. But they can kill you all. How did they manage that? They are marked with a brand upon their cheek and used as tools, a cheaper alternative to the scarce and precious shards. This system of slavery has persisted for centuries and it's become so ingrained in Valsithian life that few take pity upon the bearer's plight, seeing them less as human. Oh, that's weird. Oh, yeah. Defo can see why there's no black people in this game. You ain't trying to make any black person a slave here. Absolutely the fuck not. Yeah, you're right. You're right. The mark applied to the cheeks of bearers across Philistia, identifying them as something other than human. Newborn babes are checked at birth. Checked at birth. Those who are found to be bearers being branded and taken into the that sentence reads weird, or am I reading it weird? Newborn babes are checked at birth. Those who are found to be bearers being branded and taken. Who are found to be bearers being branded and taken into the custody of the state. Rarely bearers evade this test, either because their parents hide them, the testers are lax in their duties, or the powers do not awaken until later. Yet most do not remain unbranded for long. Interesting.
Stand, please.
Stand.
I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
I trust that you will treat this slave well.
Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
As do we all, my lord.
As do we all.
The slave will remember that.
Along now. Back to your duties.
He sure will.